Welcome to Solo Travel 1974, your go-to channel for travel tips, honest reviews, and solo travel adventures. In today's video, I'm sharing my in-depth review of the P&O Britannia Caribbean cruise during New Year's Eve. Whether you're a seasoned cruiser or planning your first trip, this video will guide you through everything you need to know about this ship. From the dining and entertainment to the ports of call, sea days, and sunbeds. Stick around to find out how this cruise compares to other P&O ships, including Arvia, and whether it's worth booking for your next Caribbean adventure. Let's start with dining. On Britannia, the main dining rooms offer two options for evening meals: club dining and freedom dining. Club dining allows you to have a fixed dining time, where you get to know your table mates and servers over the course of the cruise, while freedom dining lets you dine at a time that suits you best, though you might have a short wait during peak times. I ate at the Oriental restaurant every night at 18:30, which was club dining. It meant that you sat at the same table for the whole cruise, which is great if you are a solo traveler. You can also enjoy breakfast and lunch in the main dining room. These meals are a great option for a more relaxed and quieter dining experience compared to the buffet. The Horizon buffet, on the other hand, is perfect for a quick and easy option. I had breakfast there most days and one or two lunches, but didn't eat there for dinner. For something casual, the Lido Grill was another favorite of mine, offering delicious burgers, chips, chicken, and pizza. I have to say, the food on Britannia was significantly better than my recent experience on P&O Arvia. Every meal felt thoughtfully prepared, with a great balance of variety and quality. The formal nights, including New Year's Eve, featured exquisite menus with dishes like lobster, beef Wellington, and indulgent desserts. Now, let's talk about specialty dining. Britannia has a fantastic range of specialty restaurants, including the Epicurean, the Glass House, Sintu, and the Beach House. I've tried all of them on previous cruises and have always had excellent experiences. This time, I only dined at the Beach House, and it was absolutely fantastic. From sizzling steaks on a lava stone to indulgent desserts, it was the highlight of my dining experience. If you're looking to treat yourself to something extra special, I highly recommend booking at least one specialty dining experience. The only thing I missed on Britannia compared to Arvia was the keys and the breakfast. On Arvia, you could order a made-to-order omelette or enjoy classic fish and chips, which were real standouts for me. Hopefully, Britannia might add similar offerings in the future. The ports of call were the heart of this Caribbean adventure. Starting with an overnight in Barbados, I had the chance to visit Harbour Lights on Carlisle Beach. It's just a short taxi ride from the port, costing around $5 each way. Entry to Harbour Lights was $10, which included a sun lounger, a shared umbrella, and a welcome drink. The atmosphere was lively, the sand was soft, and the crystal clear water was perfect for a swim. It's a must-visit spot if you're spending the night in Barbados. Our second stop was Bonaire, where I joined an island tour that gave me a real sense of the island's beauty and history. The tour included a visit to the slave huts, which were both fascinating and sobering. We also got to see the island's famous flamingos. The salt flats and the 1,000 steps dive site were also highlights, showcasing Bonaire's incredible landscapes. Bonaire is renowned for its diving, and it's easy to see why with its pristine waters and thriving marine life. One of the highlights was Sorobon Beach. It was quite busy, but the turquoise waters and stunning views made it worth the visit. Back at the port, I spent some time exploring the area around the ship. The waterfront was charming, and I even managed to have a swim near Britannia. The sea was warm, clear, and inviting, a perfect way to wrap up a day on this beautiful island. Next was Curaçao, where I celebrated New Year's Eve. I joined an island tour that included some unforgettable experiences. Swimming with turtles at Playa Pescado was absolutely magical. The tour also took us to see flamingos, the Hato Caves, and Nip Beach, each stop offering something unique and beautiful. After the tour, I wandered around the capital, Willemstad. The floating bridge was a fascinating sight, and the colourful Dutch-style houses lining the waterfront were so picturesque. There were plenty of shops and cafes to explore, making it a lovely way to end the day. After Curaçao, we arrived in St. Vincent. Here, I caught a speedboat to the stunning island of Bequia, where I visited Princess Margaret Beach, my favorite beach of the entire cruise. The speedboat ride was incredibly bumpy, and everyone got soaked, but I found it a lot of fun. The beach itself was paradise, soft sand, clear water, and a peaceful atmosphere. I enjoyed a delicious lunch, a refreshing beer, and plenty of swimming in the sea. Up next was Grenada, where the rain couldn't dampen my spirits. I joined a shore excursion to the rainforest and Annandale Falls. The fog limited the views, but the lush greenery and cascading waterfalls were breathtaking. The highlight of the day was river tubing. Despite the weather, it was an exhilarating and unforgettable experience. Next up was Antigua, where I visited Dickinson Bay Beach. This beach is known for its iconic red phone booth, a bar situated in the sea, and the soft, white sand. It's easy to get there by taxi from the port, costing around $15 each way. Sun lounges are available for rent at approximately $20, making it a comfortable spot to relax and enjoy the stunning surroundings. After the beach, I wandered around the shops in the port, which offer plenty of options for souvenirs and gifts. Next up was an overnight in St. Lucia. On the first day, I joined a catamaran cruise to the Pitons, with a swim stop and stunning views of Marigot Bay. It was such a relaxing and scenic day. And it was a lot of fun with dancing and rum on the way back. Back at the port, I couldn't resist visiting the infamous Rum Therapy, a lively bar popular with cruisers. There was plenty of rum, Piton beer, and even karaoke. It's definitely a must-visit spot. And the party then went on late into the night. On the second day in St. Lucia, I spent my time at Pigeon Island Beach. It's a lovely beach with plenty of sun lounges, and it was easy to get there by taxi for a reasonable price. It was a great way to relax and soak up the Caribbean sun before heading back to the ship. Finally, my favorite island of the trip, St. Maarten. With 7 cruise ships in port, it was bustling but also incredible to see so many ships together. I joined a beach hopping tour that took me to Oyster Pond and provided a fantastic overview of the island's French and Dutch sides. The French side's beaches are often called Saint-Tropez of the Caribbean, complete with kite surfers and plenty of water activities. We also stopped at Marigot for some shopping before heading to the highlight of the day, Maho Beach, for airplane spotting. This beach is famous for its proximity to the airport, where planes fly just meters above the sand as they land. It's an exhilarating experience trying to capture the perfect photo as the jets roar overhead. Be prepared for the thrill of the jet blast and hold on to your hats. Watching the planes come in so close to the beach was an unforgettable moment. St. Martin's Port is also one of the best for shopping, with a wide range of duty-free options. From jewelry to electronics and local crafts, it's a shopper's paradise. We ended our incredible journey back in Barbados, where it all began. It was the perfect way to reflect on an amazing cruise filled with unforgettable experiences. Now let's talk about sea days on Britannia, and especially the discussions around sunbeds. If you follow me on TikTok, then you will know that the sunbed wars proved to be a controversial subject, and it was a hot topic on board P&O Britannia also. Sea days were particularly busy, with many passengers getting up as early as 6:30 a.m. to reserve sunbeds. While the crew did try to police this with stickers, it wasn't always effective. I managed to find a sunbed at 9:30 a.m. on the first sea day, but it was just a single one. On the second sea day, I scored 2 chairs near the Serenity Pool, which was a lovely spot. On another sea day, I chose to sit in the Sunset Bar, enjoying the atmosphere. And on the last sea day, I opted for my balcony, as I didn't want to get up so early while on holiday. P&O has implemented a new policy of providing 1 towel per guest, which can be replaced. However, this didn't entirely stop sunbed hogging, as some passengers left books, flip-flops, or sunglasses to save loungers for friends and family. One positive thing I noticed compared to my experience on Arvia was that the sunbed wars did not feel as bad, and that P&O staff did try to police it. And if you were happy with a chair, you could find one quite easily. There were often sunbeds available in the afternoon as well if you were happy to spend time elsewhere in the morning. I know that the sunbed situation has proven controversial, but I personally didn't let it spoil my cruise as it was only a minor part of the holiday. What do you think about the sunbed situation? Have you experienced this on your cruises? And do you have any tips or suggestions for improving it? Let me know in the comments below. For me, sea days on Britannia were a mix of relaxation and exploration. There were 4 sea days in total on my Caribbean cruise. I like to start my mornings with a continental breakfast delivered to my room, which I enjoyed on my balcony. It was such a peaceful way to ease into the day with a view of the ocean. Britannia features 4 pools, each with its unique vibe. There's the Riviera pool and the Lido pool, both next to each other, and the most popular spot on a sea day. The Serenity pool, an adults-only retreat, and the Terrace pool, located at the aft with incredible views. No matter your mood, there's a pool for you.
Should we put that from the start?
There's also no shortage of activities to keep you entertained on sea days. From interesting talks and fun quizzes to shopping, there's always something going on. The entertainment on board didn't disappoint. The Headline Theatre hosted a fantastic lineup of guest singers, comedians, and West End-style shows. While I'd seen a few of these performances before, I still thoroughly enjoyed them. The bands Pulse and Exile were great, performing in the Live Lounge, Crystal Room, and even on the Lido deck on different nights. Their diverse styles of music kept the evenings lively and fresh, offering something for everyone. Brody's Bar was also a popular spot, and it was always busy in there, and you could watch sport on the TV screens. Each evening, I started at the Blue Bar in the atrium, and it became one of my favorite parts of the ship. The ambience, with its elegant design and lively atmosphere, set the tone for a wonderful night ahead. With so many venues and entertainment options, there was never a dull moment on Britannia. New Year's Eve on board Britannia was truly special. After the early evening meal, we stayed docked in Curaçao late into the night to enjoy the island's spectacular fireworks. It was an unforgettable sight lighting up the Caribbean sky. On New Year's Eve, there were so many ways to celebrate. At 8 p.m, you could ring in the UK New Year at Brody's Bar. Pulse and a DJ kept the energy alive on the Lido deck, where everyone danced the night away. The highlight was the countdown to midnight.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to 2025.
It was such a joyous and lively atmosphere. The bars were understandably busy, so there was a bit of a wait for drinks, but the festive vibe more than made up for it. Celebrating New Year's Eve in the Caribbean was an experience I'll treasure forever. So, would I recommend the P&O Britannia Caribbean cruise for a New Year's Eve celebration? Without a doubt. From the great dining options and stunning ports of call to the lively entertainment and welcoming atmosphere, this cruise exceeded my expectations. Compared to my experience on P&O Arvia, Britannia felt more polished, with better food, friendlier staff, and a fantastic variety of activities. If you're considering a P&O cruise, make sure to check out my honest review of P&O Arvia to see how it stacks up against Britannia. You'll find all the details you need to pick the perfect ship for your next adventure. And before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more solo travel guides, cruise reviews, and insider tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next journey.